I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone this evening. I'm going to try to keep my remarks brief, but I do want to give thanks to all of you who have made 414 a reality. For those of you who don't know me, there might be a couple in the audience here, I'll introduce myself. I'm Steve Gorn, the Chairman, CEO of Questar Properties, who is the developer of 414 Light Street. I'm also the managing member of the ownership group of this building. Also in the audience today, although I was told not to acknowledge her, is my sister and partner, Karen Colvin, right there. And my son, partner, and vice president of Questar, Zach Gorn. A little over 2 years ago, I stood before many of you on a parking lot, which was the former McCormick Spice headquarters, and spoke of a vision of what Questar would do to transform that parking lot into a world-class 44-story tower that would become an immediate landmark on the skyline of Baltimore's Inner Harbor and be a dynamic contribution to Baltimore's continuing urban renaissance. I stand before you today humbled but proud to announce that we are well on our way to achieving that goal with the grand opening of 414. But for me, today is not only a night of celebration, an evening of celebration, but it's first and foremost a night of appreciation. Appreciation for being given the opportunity to be a steward of the development of this iconic site. Appreciation for everyone who has worked so tirelessly and conscientiously to make this vision of 414 a manifest reality. Those parties include our lenders, KeyBank, Santander Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, and Citizens Bank. They include our design team, our architect, Solomon Cordwell Benz, SCB. They include our civil engineer, STV. They include Carrie Whitman Interiors. Where's Carrie? Our interior designer. They also include our legal team, Ballard Spahr. I see them here tonight. Rosenberg, Martin Greenberg, and Kilpatrick Townsend. As well as the general contractor, Len Lease. And the city's jurisdictional agencies. I have to give a shout out to them. They've been absolutely a true delight to work with. The planning department, headed by Tom Stozer and Anthony Cataldo. The Baltimore's Department of Permits, Mr. Patel, who's here this evening, and Baltimore's Housing Commissioner, Michael Braverman. They've been a true delight to work with. Pleasure. And in the mayor's office, Jim Smith, Colin Tarbert, who's here this evening, have helped to keep things on track for 414 Light Street. I must also give special recognition to Bill Cole. Where's Bill? There you are. Bill has been a steadfast supporter of this project since its inception and his time as a councilman in this district. And to the current councilman, Eric Costello, who has also been a strong supporter of 414. In addition, I'd like to give a special acknowledgement to Chris Abramson. Where is Chris? I told you I was going to do this to you. Where is he? Okay. Chris. Chris brought the site acquisition opportunity of 414 to Questar in 2010. His belief and advocacy of Questar to the seller was integral to allowing Questar to make the acquisition, and we are all indebted to him for that. I would also like to give a special nod to the heritage of my family and to Questar, to those of us who are no longer with us, but who helped pave the way and would have been proud to be part of this today. My father, Morton Gorn, and if you could just step to the left, Adam, thank you. My brother-in-law, John Colvin. I would like to extend special appreciation to my colleagues at Questar who are working and have worked so diligently and tirelessly to make 414 a success. Although we have received Oh, I forgot something, sorry. We talk about grand openings, and this is a grand opening, but this is really just a grand beginning. We have received 14 floors to date. Steve Connolly, is that correct? Okay, 14 floors to date. We have 30 more floors to receive, and we expect to do that over the next several months. So now the real fun begins. And I don't know where Frank Matron is, but I think, where's Frank? You probably think the real fun has already begun, but it really begins now. And we're off to a really good start, and we've gotten lease reservations on approximately 20% of our 394 units, having just opened within the last 3 weeks. We think that's a great accomplishment. We're also pleased to announce that we already have over 20 apartments and families living in our building. And where's Sadie? Sadie? Is that right? 20, over 20, right? And it's really gratifying to me personally, and I know to all the people at Questar, I'm sure to a lot of you here today, to see our first residents enjoying the amenities and services of our building. 414 presents a truly unique living experience. It has a combination of hospitality-inspired programs, Nikolai, health and wellness, lifestyle concierge, that are really unique, and they're 24/7, and they are hospitality-inspired, and they're coupled with a 5-star hotel-like services experience, and they're blended with resort-style amenities and a condo-quality unit finish. So it's a bit of a mouthful, but there's a lot that this building is offering, and there's a lot that's very distinctive and unique about it, a formula that really hasn't been presented in the Baltimore market to date. And as I said, we're very proud stewards to be part of bringing that to Baltimore. It is very well deserved. So 414 is a transformative building for Baltimore. I have to say, it's a world-class building for a world-class city, Mayor Pugh. My company partners and I are Baltimore born and bred, and we're really proud of it. We believe in our city and have created a signature tower that is a worthy addition to our skyline and our wonderful city, a building we can all appreciate and be proud of. So for this evening, let's all experience this wonderful building together. And this evening, thankfully, the weather held out. We did a little anti-rain dance. Where's Michael? There you are, Michael. Helped us for that. And there will be guided tours for those of us that are interested to see all the amenities in the building, as well as the furnished models. And they will be starting from the business center on this floor, right near the elevators where you came out. And I believe they'll be starting at 6:15 after the mayor's speech. Okay. So again, a warm welcome to all tonight. And first, before we get into the tours and all that, I want to say it's my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce one of our special guests tonight, Baltimore's Mayor, Catherine Pugh. Mayor Pugh.
Let's give Steve a big round of applause, you all. It's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to have a vision, but it's another thing to really bring that vision into fruition. And so for that, Steve, we are forever grateful. And I don't know, where's my designer? Where is she? I don't know if this really fits into the design of the building, the mayor's salute. We might have to redo this a little bit. You know, I'm going to turn it over to you after Steve gets it and have you kind of design it all up. But Steve, come on up for a second. This is just my mayor's salute to say thank you for allowing your mind to just run away with you and then to design this wonderful, wonderful, great building. And as you said, a family committed to Baltimore, and to bring this into fruition, I can tell you, we are really, really proud. So thank you. And to your sister and your team as well, thank you so much. Thank you. I too would like to just acknowledge a few folks, because I know there are people here who would like to take the tour. Councilman Eric Costello is here with us, who was already mentioned. I see one of your council buddies joined you as well. Councilman Leon Pinkett is here. Steve, again, just thank you to you and your entire Questar Properties family. Bill Cole, I know you worked diligently on this project, already mentioned by Steve. Michael Braverman isn't here, but I'm sure he's represented. And Tom and Colin Tarbert and Frank Murphy is here from our Department of Transportation. Thank you all for understanding how important these projects are and working together. And let me also say, Kirby Fowler, I know you're excited to have this new building in downtown, head of the Downtown Partnership. I'm just really excited, and I just want to offer my congratulations. This 44 tower is about 500 feet tall, and if you do like this, it is the tallest building in Baltimore. And it really is a beautiful addition to our skyline, and I can't imagine what standing here is going to look like when the fireworks occur at the end of the year. This adds a great deal to the skyline of Baltimore, and more importantly, to the fabric of our city. And one of the things that I thought I should leave you all with is our effort to continue to improve our city. While violence is trending downward in our city, we know that it's the business community that contributes so much to the future of our city. And so we want you to know that we'll continue to work with you, to work for you, and to make our department heads understand the importance of your contribution to our city. And I think that you've already experienced it, at least Steve and many of you here have experienced how we are all willing to work together. And it is this kind of working together that will help us transform Baltimore. And again, I'm really excited. I know you all are, and I know you can't wait to see the models, so I'm not going to stand up here much longer. The food is great. The ambiance is awesome. And again, to our designer, thank you for your contribution. She's all the way from California. She does work in New York. We were talking about the work that she did for the Obamas, and so we're designing a dog park here as well. Thank you for all you dog lovers. And so there's something here for everyone. And again, I hope you all will bring folks to see this magnificent skyline, and more importantly, get people to rent up this property because it bodes well for Baltimore. Thank you again. Steve, again, thank you. All right, let's eat the food and tour. Oh, let's give a big round of applause to our musicians. The pool is also still open.